Hi, everybody. Welcome to the News OK Planet 46 Comics Podcast. I'm Matt Price. This is Kyle Roberts. Kyle, what's up this week?
We got some DKR news for you. We're also going to talk about some Marvel reboots and a comic all about Bin Laden.
All right, very good. So, hey, Movie Phone talked to Gary Oldman. You know, he's been playing Commissioner Gordon in the Batman series, and he says... The commish. He's wrapped things up, and he says it's a terrific conclusion. He says we find Commissioner Gordon as the third one starts. Things seem a little calmer in Gotham, but of course, there are things underneath that calm that are going to lead us into the movie. So, very excited for that one coming out.
Cool. Yeah, sounds awesome. And then Marvel is kind of working on a sequel to X-Men and reboot for Fantastic Four and Daredevil.
That's right. Tom Rothman talked to MTV News and said he definitely wants to do an X-Men First Class sequel. Everybody's really interested. He also said Daredevil's moving forward with David Slade. The script for that reboot is finally done, and they still want to develop a Fantastic Four. It's just a matter of finding the right team.
Awesome. And speaking of Marvel, this will be our question of the day.
Yeah.
Marvel and DC, from both of those, actually.
Yeah.
What do you see here? We're going to put up a picture, and we're only going to have it up there for a little bit. So get ready to pause here in just a second. Tell us what you see. Wolverine or two Batman? Ready, pause.
All right, so what do you think? Is that Wolverine? Is that Wolverine showing up in an X-Men First Class sequel? Or is it Batman getting ready to look in a mirror in Dark Knight Rises? What do you think that is?
I mean, that's pretty cool when I saw it. I mean, obviously, the very first basic is, okay, that's just Wolverine. And you kind of see something on his mouth, and it's like, what is this? And if you kind of stare right at his nose, you see very clearly, see two Batmen just staring at each other.
This has been making the rounds on the internet for a while, but it's up on the BuzzFeed homepage, so we thought we'd bring that to you.
Very cool. And finally, we've got a comic all about kind of Bin Laden.
Yeah, it's about the raid on the Abbottabad compound. Matt Fraction, who you know wrote Fear Itself, writes Invincible Iron Man, was approached by GQ to do this online comic about the raid by the Navy SEALs on the compound. So he covers, you know, what they did, kind of how they had to crash the copter and go in, and then Bin Laden's reaction. It's really very dramatic.
Like the hours leading up to it, right?
Well, just the minutes leading up to it, really, from where you almost first hear the chopper to the end of the mission. So very compelling stuff, and you can check that out at GQ.com.
Sweet. Let's get into the review file.
All right, Boom has a new $1 issue, Valen the Outcast. This is about a undead king of sorts, sort of a Conan the King type guy, only he's been cursed by a necromancer, and he is it's got a heavy battle fantasy type stuff by Michael Allen Nelson and Matteo Scalera.
Cool. We've got Action Comics number 4, all part of the New 52 series.
That's right. This is Grant Morrison from Rags Morales. This is the first appearance in the New 52 of Steel, John Henry Irons, who creates, the robotic suit to do battle in. You've got appearances by a classic DC villain making his new appearance here as well. So Grant Morrison continues to write a pretty fantastic series.
And also from Sterling Gates, Hawk and Dove, number 4.
Sterling Gates, Rob Liefeld, the 4th issue, as they're interrogating Condor to try to figure out what is the plan between Condor and Swan. Deadman makes an appearance, and you've got, again, quite a bit of action, even though most of this is done in sort of an interrogation room. They still managed to push the action forward pretty successfully.
Awesome. And from IDW, Ninja Turtles.
That's right. This is the Raphael issue. This is by Brian Lynch, and I don't know if you've been reading the Ninja Turtles. It's been doing super well since IDW brought them back out, and this is a Raphael one-shot because they used to do some issues back in the day spotlighting different turtles. So this one spotlights Raphael. It's pretty cool. He fights a new maybe villain. We're not totally sure.
Yeah.
And does some work with Casey Jones. So pretty cool looking issue.
Very cool. Also have the Defenders from Marvel.
Matt Fraction, who we talked about doing the Bin Laden comic, is launching Defenders, and this is Hulk comes to his old friends in Defenders, Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, to try and deal with a new problem he's having. And it's almost like a little bit of an X-Files feel. You've got Doctor Strange investigating these strange mysteries. Should be pretty cool.
Sweet. What's your pick?
Let's go with Defenders. I like the action as well. Let's go with Defenders as our pick. New first issue from Matt Fraction. Check that out.
Cool.
All right, so hey, come back next week. We'll have more comic book and movie news. For Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.